Okay. Can you hear me? Everybody hear me? Stepladder finals going on here. We got Steve Klemkin versus Giorgio Kalinas. We're on 5 and 6. Giorgio set to go here. Their fourth frame. It's a two-game match. Oh, 4-pin. Gonna clean that spare up, so he's down early. Steve-O has a 4-bagger to start. Steve-O stepping up. Steve-O in front of the ball return. See what that looks like there. Bang! There he goes. That is a good shot. So Steve-O, 5-bagger, is going to make short work here. Giorgio, it is a 2-game match, total pinfall, so that is where we are. Steve-O. Oh, he'll miss badly. Ouch. See if he can pick this up. Oh, almost does. Wow. That was close. Halfway through this 2-game match here. Halfway through. Giorgio really lofting it now. That ball's going to cross over and he'll carry. Wow. Yeah, I would too. There's a pole right in the middle. You can't really see anything with that pole. Requested we didn't have it on 5 and 6, but they wanted it. They move pair to pair. So unfortunately, we will not have it on 5 and 6. And this is the best camera angle that we'll have. Got multiple different ones, though, so I don't know. Tournament directors don't really think about filming tournaments, unfortunately, and they didn't give me any time at all to set it up. Appreciate you watching, though. Head on over to YouTube. Take a look. Bang, there you go. That's a good shot. All right, let's see what Steve-O's got. Way in front of the ball return now. Hey, got it. Good shot from Steve-O. Head on over to YouTube if you want to watch it in full HD. That's the place to do it at. Steve, a commanding lead to start here. And 60 pins over Giorgio as we speak. Steve-O's set to go here. Bang, another one. Man, he's all locked in. All kinds of locked in right now. That's crazy. Giorgio in front of the ball return. In a little bit. Mixer, nope. Giorgio a little upset with his lack of carry when he absolutely needs it because he is falling behind very fast. Falling behind pretty quickly, folks. If you're in Facebook, head on over to YouTube. Get to see it in a little better quality. Works a little better that way. He picks his spare, takes his lumps, but doesn't make a whole lot of difference as Steve has been relentless. Giorgio now. And a flat 10. So Giorgio just doesn't have ball reaction. Can't really compete with Steve-O. Throwing good shots and they're not going through the pins right. And then Steve's throwing 4 or 5 baggers at you. Tough. Very tough. Look, Steve gets ready with his pre-shot routine. In front of the ball return. Don't see Steve here very often. That ball got in a little bit at flat 10s. Got in just a tad and hit flat 10s. Form of SK as he attempts to spare, and yeah, Steve's just gonna have a real commanding lead. George is gonna need some favors from Steve, and then to bowl an amazing game, which I don't know if he's gonna be able to do that. So with some confusion, Giorgio was not aware that this was a 2-game match. He's going to go up there and press on, but wasn't aware this is a 2-game match. It is, of course. Mixer, no. Spin for this game. So Steve is going to take the first game, and Giorgio's going to have quite the deficit. He needs to fill. this frame. Steve's going to shoot 220 or 230. And Georgia's going to have about a 50-60 pin deficit that he's going to need to come back from, which is not going to be easy. That's 10 back there for Steve-O. So, 232, game one for Steve. I think he's bowled good on 5 and 6. This low end, like, as they broke down, they look better and better for him. So, yeah. And another flat 10 for Giorgio. So not much going on for him, unfortunately. Just doesn't have ball. He's going to, I don't know if he's going to change balls or what his plan is. Moving forward into the second game to try to give himself a little bit more of an advantage, but whatever this is, ain't it. Yeah, didn't even try to pick that, just to try to find something different, try to play a different part of the lane. So Giorgio only loses by 40, which this game seemed a lot worse than that. So on to game two, where Giorgio's going to make up quite a few sticks. Folks, if you're new to the stream, we're in the stepladder finals, and Steve Plemkin versus Giorgio Klinas. We both one game. We're currently in the second game now. Total pinfall. So Giorgio's got to make up about 40 sticks, and it's going to be tough with Steve throwing balls like that. All right, so both off to a hot start, both starting with a strike. George is going to set up on the left lane now, 5. Not having to set up in front of the ball, return over here. Giorgio now. Change balls, RCX2, and just doesn't want to go through the pins. Keeps deflecting so much once it hits the head pin. Just has no energy to kick that 10 pin out. And he'll clean up the spare easily. SK. Timeless form of Steve Klemkin. And that's Brooklyn. So Steve off to an early lead then by grabbing a double quick. One flush, one brook. Steve-O. Ouch. So Steve's look a little bit deteriorated. Steve-O at the spare. Yeah. Pretty much automatic for Steve Klemkin. And now Giorgio back on the right lane in front of the ball return. Bang. All right, well. Yeah, Kinsey doesn't want to be in any of the commentating. I tried to get her to, but she said nah. Hey, there you go, Gio. So Gio with a double. And they're both pocket shots. So does he have a look now that can beat Steve? We're going to flip-flop that quick. He's going to have to answer here. We know Sunday Steve is at another level of mental fortitude, but will he be shaken? Nope. Of course not. Of course not. And Gio's going to need it. I mean, if you get down 40 on Steve, that's tough. It's tough to come back from. Very difficult to come back from. All right, Steve-O. Put the pressure back on Gio. That's to the face. He's going to get 9 out of that, and that was not a 9-count type of ball. Not a 9-count ball by any means. Good old Flame. Never disappoints. Always trust that thing. Yeah, Giorgio sets up. I'm trying to get that, what I'm looking for, rhythm. Trying to find that rhythm. Bouncing up so you don't have those first 2 steps to help you. Bang. Yeah, got it. Giorgio locking in real quick. $192 to 224. Was that the game? Am I remembering that correctly? Is there anybody in the comments that can help a brother out on that? There we go. Anybody can help a brother out on that one? Oh, and he gets the four-bagger on the Brooklyn. All right. Well, we got a match here. It was about 40. I believe it was about 40 that Giorgio needed to beat him by. Left. Got it. $32. You're right. Yeah. So it was 94-32. You're right, Mike. Thank you. That's right. 32. I was going to say 222 didn't sound right, but I remember there being a 2 at the end there. Definitely remember there being a 2. So, gracias. Thank you. Disappointed Steve there. Knew he needed it, didn't get it. Yeah, see, Gio doesn't even remember what he shot. Oh, man, what a mess here. Giorgio came up and asked me, what was it? Big Four? Or Greek Church? No. All right, I've got it. Oh, no, it doesn't even have the scores yet. Dang it. Bruh. This do be rough sometimes, huh? Giorgio now up on the right lane. I think it's about 38 or 40 sticks. Got it. Got it. He got it. Gio now up on the left lane, 5 on a 5-bagger. Needs this one. Steve now down in a deep hole. Oh, dang. Needed that one and gets robbed. Absolutely robbed.
Gio's first game was a 194 and Steve was 230.
Okay, we did get confirmation that it is, in fact, 38 stick deficit. Gio. Oh, he missed it. Oh, no. Wow, Gio needed to win by 38, and he had a prime opportunity to do so. And currently he's up 50. It's tied, right? Steve-O has a 134 in the 7th. And Gio has 187 in the 7th. Or the 8th. Excuse me, the 8th. No, it's not tied. All right. Oh, man, Steve needed that one. So it's really close. Steve will have... Ooh. He's got 34 now, right? And 134, he'd have 54. And that is 33 sticks difference. So Steve-O needs to pick this up. If he doesn't pick it up, then Gio can just match. But he does. That's what Steve does, is he picks up everything. Garrett, bang. Good job, buddy. Thank you. All right, this is pretty much a must strike. If he doesn't strike, Gio doesn't have a whole lot of pressure, and he has an opportunity to win. Right now, if Steve-O punches out, he locks out Giorgio. Strike puts a lot more pressure on Giorgio. A spare here, well, changes things up a lot. What does Steve have for him? Mixer, got it. All right, so the pressure back onto Giorgio, as now the lead is 33 pins, and Giorgio must win by 38. So count not on Giorgio's side. Giorgio now must strike. Has to match. Anything but a strike. At that point, I don't think he has enough time to come back. Got it. He got it. All right, another one. So Giorgio can fill here. He can't lock Steve-O out, but he would force Steve to get the first two if Giorgio strikes out right here. So needs 3. Oh, he needed it, and he knew he needed it, and he did not get it. And Steve doesn't really need a whole lot now in order to win this one. Okay. So Steve-O is going to move on. Giorgio Cleanez, barring a catastrophic open, is going to lose to Steve. Punching out, and then Steve would have get the first 2 at this point. Not really a thing for Steve. Giorgio's going to shoot 227 with a strike. And Steve with a spare 7484. And that right there is kind of it. And 9 again. So 226 for Giorgio. And Steve needs a mark. Steve-O needs mark. Guys, if you're on Facebook, the link, pinned comment, is the YouTube link. Go watch it there. Helps me out a ton when you watch it there. Please. And shout out Bowling Solutions Pro Shop. We've got about 150 of you in the chat right now. Bowling Solutions Pro Shop. They help you out inside West East Garden Lanes. Steve gets 6. Steve gets 6. That's, I don't know. And that's a bucket. And it's not automatic. 38 pins, ties, 39 wins. 54, 9, 73, 82. If he doesn't spare here, he'll shoot 182. So you must spare this. You must spare this. Oh, he chopped it. He chopped it. Oh, no. That's it. What did they just say about barring anything catastrophic? And what just happened? That's it. Yeah, Steve loses. 40 is 22. Wow. Chops the bucket. Steve loses. Well, he's not going to be happy about that. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and we're going to change some cameras around. I'll be right back. Thanks, guys. Okay, we're back. It's a little bit better for everybody, I think. Yeah, let's see the scores. You guys are happy campers now. 7 and 8. This is better for everybody. We're right behind them. Move a couple cameras around. Cool. Perfect. All right. So we're going 2 games. This is game 1 of 2. And 0-0. Bang. And so Alex is locked in. You can tell. All right, Giorgio, the face, 3-6-10. So, a drama-filled previous match where Steve-O gets beaten by chopping the bucket in the 10th frame. That was crazy. That was nuts. Couldn't believe it when I saw it. So, drama film. Giorgio's got here. Man set up. Oh, wow. Right through the face. Giorgio doesn't know what's going on. And that's a strike. So, Steve-O. Oh, that's 10 back. And you're not going to see any emotion out of Alex. We can put the camera over there if we want, and it ain't going to matter because Alex isn't going to give us anything. Except the stone-faced. And that's a double, right, for Alex? Yep. Alex starts out with a double. Oh, slaps the 10 out. Nice. And it's business as usual for the man who makes the equipment he's throwing. Designs it, you name it, he does it. Mike, if you're still watching, yes, we are. It's going to be a good tournament. Got lots of options we can roll with. Lots of options we can roll with. Okay, Giorgio stepping up. In front of the ball return. Bang! That's 10 back. Georgia's feeling it. Now he's got a double. The scoring pace is going up a little bit. Strikes coming all over the place. Giorgio, flat 10. So a little hiccup here early for Giorgio. Alex perfect through 3. This match, the pace is a little slower, I feel like, than the last one was. Yeah, this match much slower paced, I feel like, than previous ones had been. That one's to the face, and as bad a shot that was for Alex, that's his reaction to it. It ain't much. So Giorgio slipped in into the last game of position round. Wasn't exactly there, and had just cacophony of things fall just in the right spot for him to make it. And yeah, shot a good enough game. Good enough game. He didn't think he was in. I knew he didn't think he was in. He didn't think he was in. I knew he was in at that point, but he didn't think he was in. And just watching it unfold, it's like I said, I was kind of wish he's up here watching it. I knew, because you'd just be so much more stress free seeing, Zach Stone and Nick Bagaro, all the splits they started throwing in the openings that came. That he had a shot, because for a time it felt like he had to shoot 250, and then all of a sudden that it became 190 with the amount of opens that were getting thrown. So it was cool to watch that unfold. George, it took me forever to convince him that he was in, and then when he finally figured it out, it was good. That's Clay warming up in the back. He'll take on the winner of this match. Setting up in front of the ball return. Does get a little fidgety. Trying to get that rhythm. Doesn't like that. Oh, and it got it. His reaction right there. That was not his favorite shot he's ever thrown. True. Yeah, Alex, I don't know. He's a gamesman, that's for sure. He's a lot of gamesmanship. But when it comes to his own bowling, he doesn't take a whole lot of time. Maybe he is. He was trying to slow Gio down, get him out of his rhythm, which seems like it's working okay. Giorgio set to deliver here in the 7th frame. Or the 6th frame. Crosses over. Oof. Not like that. No, he did not. Giorgio at 2-8, or 3-9, I guess. Picks it. Skinny jeans for him. Skinny jeans. A lot of people stayed after to watch, so glad we could bring this to you guys, or no one would be seeing it happening, unfold. Yeah, it's about 75, 80 of you. Oh, no, there's more than that. There's about 44 of you over in the Facebook land. And for those of you in Facebook, I pinned a comment that shows that's left through the face. Alex, hoping that send pin would fall. It doesn't. I pinned the comment to the YouTube link. It just helps me out when you watch it. Mostly it just helps me out. You get a kickback because you get to watch it in full quality. Facebook doesn't allow it. But it does help out when you guys watch it through there. Alex at the split. Can he make it? Nope. So, it's pretty even. Pretty even. Now, Georgia's got a little bit of a lead now with that falter there. And that's it. Like, literally, that's it. Every shot. And that's it. Split or no split, he just wants to know what he's got. Like, that last split, he left. The only reason that he was still continuing to work to look down lane was to see if it was a split or not. And that was it. That was literally it. That's all I cared about. Giorgio now. RSTX2. Through the face. No dice. No dice. He walks away that early. Giorgio, great spare shooter, so not too worried about that. This is game one. The pace is snail paced right now. We are bowling slower than crap compared to the first game. Much, much, much slower. Lock it off. All right. So Gio, a little bit of a lead that he's grabbed with that split Alex had left. Alex started out 3-bagger. Yes, it's really close. Not that much of a lead, but it is something to work off of. But no lead is safe. SK was up 38 sticks. Alex packs 10 back. He's not phased. Alex doesn't get phased. No, sir. Not get phased, but man, that was crazy. I had no, like, 6 on a ball. What's up, Dingus? Glad you made it. Glad you tuned in. Appreciate it. We're always excited when viewers come in. Mixer got it. Some little kid just shouted down there, I think is what Alex was looking at. Made no difference to him. Man's a machine. Gio giving himself some self-talk. See what he's got here. that's the result. Facial expression tells it all right there. Okay. Giorgio on a strike here after that split. That's for the take. Oh. Well, fortunate for Gio, this is a 2-game match because the wheels kind of fell off here at the end. You're right. You're right. There you go. Thank you. Steve. Add an extra in. There we go. All right, Alex up on a 3-bagger. Looks like he's going to take this first match. Ten back. 10 back right there. Folks, if you haven't already, head over to Championship Threads. Get yourself the 10-back baby t-shirt. Oh, that's not quite 10 back there. But if you haven't already, go ahead and do it. Championship Threads. Down in the description. Giorgio, first frame here in the second game. Slaps a 10 out. Nice. Alex, his first frame of the second game. It's through the face. Well, Also, tournamentbowl.com. That's where you can find all of the scores. Alex will clean that up with no problem at all. tournamentbowl.com. Yeah. So Alex shoots 230 game one. Giorgio with 183. So that flip-flop real quick with a couple splits. Giorgio down 50. Mixer got it. Yeah, the Meridian, the Idaho Masters in Meridian. I talked with the tournament director, and yeah, I believe we're still on. That we will be bringing coverage of that tournament. You should hear more information about that. I just got to get some confirmation again from him. It's Jeff, right? Jeffrey Massey, right? Is that right? I think it's right. Just got to get more information from him, solidify a few things, and then I believe, yes, we will be covering the Meridian Idaho Masters. Yeah, William, if you can get some information together, we can put together a little flyer, some graphic, put online, and see where we're at. Love to spread the word. Picks that up. Roger here. That's who it is. You right. Now that sounds. Now I feel stupid because that makes complete sense. I don't know why I said Jeffrey Massey. Yes, 100%. That's who I had spoken to. Yo, to the face again. That's a nice spare there from Giorgio. Yep, look up the Storm Northwest Tour. Great tournament touring series out here in the Northwest. Hit them up. Oh, Stone's a 9-pin. Ouch. Awful break. Gio's down a ton, though. 183 or 230? 47? Yeah, 47. Yeah, 47. 40. Oh, Alex whiffs it. Well, Gio can find a way to strike. You got to make up 47 pits. Yeah, they were tough patterns. This one especially. The short played pretty tough, but there's some guys that look. Zach Stone shot 700 for 3. And my man Alex is falling off shots, sticking. Trips the 4 out of the 4-9, though. Gets a nice break. There you go, Roger Hare. The man himself confirms. Nice spare. The man himself confirms. He is here. All right, Gio. I always like watching Gio get set. The process he goes through to get himself focused, especially from the 3-step approach here. Gio confirming where he was. And off the approach he goes. Yeah, Dave bowled well on the long pattern, and the short's impossible, man. I'm in the same boat as you, homie. I bowled real bad on the short last time I bowled this. Got it. Giorgio knows he needs a strike. Couple of them. There's a double. He's throwing it, Alex. Yeah, I did the same thing on the short last year when I bowled this tournament, and I just had zero luck. I was bowled pretty good on the long pattern, had a chance to make a run, and then I just had nothing, no answer for the short. Alex there, lucky to have only the 6-pin left. That wasn't looking good there for a minute. Yep. I did not think there was any possibility anybody could go plus 50 for 3. And Zach Stone, to get himself in the cut, went plus 100. Plus 100. He shot 700 for the last 3. That's nuts on the short. I was very impressed at how Zach Stone bowled the last 3 games. Also, to everybody out there, the entire stepladder are people that I had mentioned would be good. Now, Kendall Miles and Nick Vergara didn't quite make it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But, hey, I was decent. I was pretty good. There's the result. 10-pin. And it was not looking like that when that ball first went and hit the pins. That's actually a good break. That ball was not that good. Joe picks the spare up. He's got to make up more pins than that. He's still about 20 sticks to the bad. And went back down to 10, depending on what Alex does here. So Joe really needs to pick up the pace as we head into the final stretch of game 2. Dang it, man. I keep forgetting. Oh, yeah. David, yeah. That's the mindset you got to have. Or you end up like me and you figure out bowling's just not for you. You suck. So you quit. Take 2 weeks off. And you figure out that you suck. And you don't bowl anymore. It's the result. Yeah. Yeah. It's just tough. It's just tough to get the right read. You need the ball to do the right thing. You throw it fast, it doesn't see it. Throw it slow, it goes to the face. And slow and fast is half a mile an hour, if that. What do you do? I don't know. What do you do? Write it out. You just can't throw 180. That's gonna hurt you pretty quick. And it's just tough when you got to make up 47 pins. That is real hard to make up, and that's 10 back. So, Gio, that 20 pin deficit that he tried to make up out of the 47 is gone. They're about even now. There you go. And 10 back. So Alex is going to just that quick. And Gio had come up here just after that double. I was talking a little bit about what's going on. And crazy how quickly things go upside down. Yeah, so I think that locks him out at that point, right? Joe makes a spare, but just as long as Alex doesn't go open, Gio pretty much game 5 of 2. What the heck is going on, bro? I'm gonna fire myself. This is ridiculous. And then he throws a good shot in the flat tens. What do you do? Yeah, there's only really 2 leagues that I know of, and it's the one down there, Lehigh, Jack and Jill. And, that's it right there. I don't even think Alex could open now, and it won't matter. That one in Jack and Jill and Lehigh, and the Ben Lomond League where they bowl on, the Ben Lomond League is necessarily sport patterns, but some sort of challenge pattern at least. Bang. Okay, that seals the deal. Okay. So, Alex Hoskins moves on, and it will be Alex versus Clay Reese. Josh has been sitting for a while. When did this start? We were an hour and 10 minutes in to the step ladder, and Josh hasn't touched the ball. So you got to think he's getting cold. Got to think he's getting cold. All right. Well, hey, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to readjust a couple of cameras, and then we'll be right back. Thank you.
Good. You are?
All right. Semifinal. Yes, I need to update the ticker. You're correct. You've caught me, but I caught myself before you caught me. Clarice goes 10 back, so this is number 2. Clarice. Alex Hoskins. Alex, before this match began, was not enthused by the amount of noise that the pin setter is making. He was not enthused by that. But they both strike. Yeah, Dave, you're still here. Those leagues really help quite a bit. Deflects. Alex has made a ball change, so it looks like a phase 2. E flat 10. So he goes strike flat 10. Clay, I know he was throwing a Zen for a while in practice. I don't know what he's currently using. I do know a Zen was in his hands for quite some time. Hey, I feel you. I wish more leagues would do that. The house shots are just not good. They allow you to be mediocre and feel like you're good. I don't think it does the game very much. I mean, I don't want to bowl on impossible, but I also don't want to just bowl on something that's absolute a cakewalk. It's almost harder for me when they're that easy. Clay. There you go, 10 back. Clay's feeling it, and it's that idol he's got, and it's like lane shine. He loves that ball. Anytime he gets into this situation, that ball comes out. His end ball is good. But Clay Reese, lane shine idol, better. It better. Got it. Clay stepping up here, lane 11. Championship match will be on 9 and 10, so we'll have that just fine. Oh, he got it. Wow. So Clay off to a real hot start. Also, for those who don't have NBC or cable or whatever channel golf is on, you can see Bryson DeChambeau. Looks like Bryson DeChambeau might win. Not sure. Any golfers, guys that follow golf, give me an update on what's going on there. We should play a game. We should play what did Zach or Alex just leave. Watch his reaction. Guess what he left. That machine is making quite the ruckus. Alex was not happy about it. And asked Josh to look at it. And it's not game 2 of 2. Oh my gosh, it's such a mess. I gotta have a system down here. Alright. What did Alex leave? It was a strike. That's what Alex left. Wouldn't have known that, would you? You could literally guess anything and it'd probably be right. That's what makes Alex so good. Keeps his head on his shoulders. Keeps his head on his shoulders. It looks like we got a bunch of new faces. This is the stepladder final round. This is the third match, semifinal. Oh, Clay misses the head pin left. That ball is awful. That ball wasn't close. Get that? Yeah, that's not a gimme spare either. What just happened? No. All right, Clay up now. What's Clay look like when he gets ready? He gets set. Result? Mixer. Alex now. Nine pin, that's what he left. Nine. So yeah, if you're in the Facebook chats, click that link that's in the pinned comments. Head on over to YouTube. Helps us out when you watch there, and you get to watch in full HD. Facebook does not let you do that. Not sure if you were aware. Alex stepping up. Lane 11. Pretty even match so far. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that phase 2. It does not look good right now. Walking up a little too quick. And just not going through the pins. It's deflecting a ton, and he's flat 10'd a couple times now. Clay, again, misses the head pin, or doesn't miss the head pin left, misses way left and goes Brooklyn. So, my man Clay is sticking it to Alex on the left side of the head pin. All right, Clay, lane 10 on a double has now taken a little bit of a lead. And there it is. Bang. So Clay, three-bagger. Was three-bagger spare three-bagger on Alex. Well, I'm sure he's going to do pretty good. I mean, if the guy's bowls well on this, he can pretty much bowl well on anything. Alex now. Lane 12. Got it. 10 back. Sure, Lizzie will do really well. The game has progressed quite a bit. Alex taking a re-rack. Doesn't like that rack? Probably. He doesn't usually take time. He doesn't really need it. Almost every time he just doesn't like the rack. You see that thing off a quarter an inch. Maybe less. So we've got a bunch of new faces over in Facebook land. Again, pinned comment. There's a pinned comment. Bang. So that is a double for Alex. There's a pinned comment in Facebook. It says, YouTube. You click it, helps me out. And it helps you out. I know I say it a lot, but I don't know. You guys, 51 of you chilling on Facebook. Head on over to you. 51 of you went to YouTube right now. That'd be a massive help, and hit subscribe. Helps me out. Not only it helps me out monetarily. So appreciate Slager, Steve Salter, Mike, all y'all that are in YouTube. Helps me out a ton. Clay, lane 12 in the 9th frame. His 8th frame. Doesn't like it, and he's going to go Brooklyn again. Clay, unable to keep the ball on the right side of the head pin on lane 12. Really struggling with that. This is the first game if you're new. This is the stepladder final semifinal. Clay Reese, 2 seed, versus Alex Hoskins, the 3 seed. They bowled 2 game matches. This is game 1 of 2. They bowled 2 game matches, total pinfall. The first match between Steve and Gio came down to the 10th frame. Steve left a bucket and chopped it to lose by like 4 pins. Yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Steve Klemkin chopped it. Yeah, it's not as good, Miss Smith. It's not as good. They don't allow you to. The quality is always better on YouTube. Facebook doesn't allow anything higher than 720p. We stream in 1080, which there is a significant difference. They don't let us do it. It kind of sucks. Light. Mixer got it. I don't doubt it. I do the same thing. Josh Blanchard is now. Oh, sorry, Mr. Smith. I didn't know how to say your first name. I ain't even gonna cap. Kimani. Okay. My B. I'll take the heat on that one. What did he get? Oh, yeah, there's a little bit there. It wasn't a good ball. I felt it. Kimani. Well, hey, thanks for joining in, Kimani. I prefer first names, to be completely honest. We appreciate you tuning in. But it is better. Yes, Kimani is correct. Oh, did you? Yeah. Gosh is a good. Was a really good college collegiate bowler. I wonder if he gets a dub here, does he consider ending retirement? Ooh, that's through the face. Kima, like ma? Kimani? Hey, I'm butchering that thing. I'm sorry. Hey, everybody butchers my name too, so I feel. But, sorry, brother. No hate. No hate. I think it's my understanding also that in Facebook the pinned comment doesn't work. Dang. Middle syllable is like, dude, I don't know. Is it ma or omam? Ma. Kimani? Kimani? Dude, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Kimani? Damn. I'm butchering this. I'm making myself sound dumb. They were good. Ryan, they were good. That was fun. We got there a little bit late like I had anticipated. Who's going to pick this? Nope. We got there a little late like I anticipated. Ah, crap. No. All right, I'll be right back. Got to change that out. Okay, we back. Sorry. Hey, I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. It gets to me, man. I gotta make sure I got it right. Alex at the split. Got it. Bang. Live safe, brother. Mm-hmm. All right, Clay up. See his approach. Does not want to be in front of the ball return yet. He's going to go Brooklyn again. I wonder what this is doing to Alex. I don't know if this is affecting him at all. Sure, it's got it in his head. I know I've seen some social media posts from Alex being not very happy about those kind of hits. So I would not doubt it that it is deeply in there. Somewhere down deep is bothering him. Would not doubt it. Yeah, the races were good, Ryan. Had fun. Cool little track. A little faster than I had thought. I didn't think, like, I'd watched some YouTube videos of races there in the past. Didn't really know what to expect. But it's fun. And back for Clay Reese. That's a good ball. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. So yeah, they ran track a little faster than I thought, and then the feature was fun. I enjoyed the feature a lot. That's all I kind of watched is the 208 lapper, but nice little track. Alex up. No dice on the messenger. No flat 10. So this is game 2. The beginning of game 2. Pretty crazy how they just have a track in the middle of downtown Meridian. Like usually any track I've ever been to is just out in the middle of nowhere. And they're just right in the heart of downtown Meridian, right across the street from all the restaurants and stuff. That's pretty cool. Any of you folks out there into like iRacing and stuff? That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry about that. Anybody in iRacing? We've started a iRacing team, Championship Motorsports. So we will be probably starting to live stream that in my free time as we work on expanding our media reach to different avenues. So sending that down the pipeline, so just keep an eye out. All right, Clay up on a double. Alex clean through 3. He's down. What was the scores? My social media manager's slacking today as far as the scores are concerned. Yeah, he finally. Wow. Clay throws a strike on the right side of the head pin for once. Finally. Sounds like Clay 223 to 201. I believe that's correct. Was there anything there before 51? Like, was it just the track in 1951? And that was it? And then they built around it? Shaker, yeah, I got it. Mix me up. Folks, if you haven't been aware, but huge shout out to Bowling Solutions, okay? If you're out there, hit Bowling Solutions Pro Shop up. We appreciate them and what they've done for us being able to do this. Just wouldn't be possible to bring this action live to you without them. Alex Hoskins goes through the face. He's unfazed. It just wouldn't be possible without them to come out here and bring you guys live action of these tournaments, bring coverage that they deserve. A lot of great bowlers out here. Nobody knows. So thank you to them. And there you go. Thank you to everybody that has signed up for the Patreon page and bought one of our T-shirts. That helps a ton. If you haven't bought a T-shirt or signed up for the Patreon, go ahead and do so. Lots of awesome benefits for Patreon, as well as you get a free shirt if you get the $25 a month membership, and a free sticker, and player interviews, and all the good stuff that you could possibly want. There's a couple more things in there I'm sure I'm missing, but if you go to Patreon, look us up. That's where you'll find it. Alex will miss the headpin right. Wow. Well, Alex having a real tough time on this pair, and Clay is not. I see. That's cool. Yeah, it sounds like there's been a lot of good racers there, too, before. That have won that race we went to. The guys have gone on to bigger and better things. So, yeah, it's a fun little track. I'm going to have to, if we come out here to Boise, I have to hit it up at some point. Go back. Fun little race since they took away our short track we used to have in Salt Lake. Just don't get a fix anymore. I'm taking a vacation in the middle of September and heading to Bristol, so that'll be fun. All right, Clay, stepping up. He's on a 4-bagger and has 20-pin lead. She don't know. Bang, nesting back. So Clay, front 5. Was for sure. Was for sure that. It's not there. How do you know? I've been informed by our social media manager, Mackenzie West, that it was 230 Clay Reese, 201 Alex Hoskins. Hoskins is down 29 pins, and he's down a whole lot more after this. So, Clay. Oh, flat 10. Flat 10. Fortunate there. That was a really good ball. So clean that up. Cruise control set for Clay now. 300 possible, so he's got 50 pin or so lead with this, with that 5-bagger, and yeah, just keep the pedal down and keep trucking. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's kind of cool. Like that, it's just there, like just right there. There's a racetrack. That's kind of cool. I'm sure that's not something you see every day. Alex gets one of his own Brooklyn strikes. I'll definitely go again when I'm in the area and there are races. It's fun. And it's cheap, too. Not a bad ticket. $15. Good entertainment. You changed the battery again already? I already changed the battery. Oh, no. This ain't good. Thought I had a full battery in there. Oh, no. Oh, Alex with the 3 off the right. He's at this point giving up. I'm surprised he's just throwing the ball straight. Honestly. Yes, I'm aware of I'm waiting this out a little bit. And an open frame for Alex, and that's pretty much all going to do it for Alex in this second game, being down 30, and he's down a whole lot more as Clay's just kind of set the cruise control. Okay, sorry about that. There we go. Clay. Bang. Oh, 4-pin. 4-pin, dang it. I cut too quick. Sorry. Sorry, folks. It was a 4-pin. Well, I mean, that's going to kind of just be it at this point. We're going to move on to 9 and 10. I appreciate every one of you tuning in. If you haven't already liked the video and subscribed to our channel, we're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Hopefully we get there pretty soon. Alex. There's a strike he's looking for after going 3-6. Being down so much. Support the guys who support us. Yeah, support Mowing Solutions Pro Shop, Skids Mobile Tire Service. Make sure you're going to tune in, mark your calendars for the Idaho Masters in November. That's going to be a big tournament. Bang, 10 back for Alex now. Alex has found something that's a little too much too little, much too late. That's not even how you say it. Goodness gracious. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. I know like 80% of y'all aren't subscribed when you watch this after the fact. So do that, please. And your championship match is going to be Josh Blanchard versus Clay Reese. Coming up in just a moment, I'm going to take a quick break. We'll move some cameras around, and we'll be right back for the conclusion of the 2021 Jeff Bucher Memorial Thunder Egg. Okay, finals. The final. The final. Josh Blanchard, Clay Reese. Move this way. Clay Reese, Josh Blanchard, 2 games. Clay. Yeah, I got it. Josh goes mixer. Very nice. So, Josh has bowled real good for quite some time. You got to think, maybe this make him rethink his decision to retire and become a regional tour manager, but that we will see. Josh up. Bang, 10 back. Clip stepping up on lane 10. See what Clay's got to answer that as he goes open strike. Josh is perfect so far. Ooh, gets it. And getting booed from the crowd. Well, he did throw like 4 or 5 Brooklyns against Alex in his win. 2-game match for those of you that are new, just joining us. Wanted to see Josh Blanchard bowl for the first time in a while. 2-game match, total pinfall. This morning we had the top 16 from yesterday's qualifying bowl. 8 games of match play. Cut that to 5, and we've been bowling 2-game step ladders up until this point. And there it is. Oh, yeah, they all fall. Trips the 4-9 late. Clay is loving it. Josh up. You can see he is in front of the ball return. And this is Josh and how he gets ready. His delivery. Bang, 10 back. It's Josh. Perfect through 4. Perfect through 4. Folks, it looks like a bunch of new faces are joining us. This is the championship match of the 2021 Jeff Bucher Memorial Thunder Egg. If you haven't already, head on over to YouTube. The quality's much better. A lot of people will tell you that in the chat. You're going to want to do it. Oh, slaps the 10 out. And Josh Blanchard is perfect through 5. Perfect through 5. Also, shout out, Bowling Solutions Pro Shop. While you guys are in the chat, we thank you. We appreciate you tuning in. We hope you subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Bell icon so you know when we go live. We've got a bunch of tournaments lined up for the next few months, so you're not going to want to miss it. Clay Rees up now. Oh, wow. Get to see the reaction, and that's the result. Wow. Insane. So Clay and Josh going toe-to-toe. Throwing haymakers at each other. Clay Rees up now. And his delivery. Mixer got it. Wow. All right, Josh up. In front of the ball return. I always like these in front of ball return views. Get you a feel of what they're going through. Josh is so much more smooth through it. Bang. 10 back for Josh Blanchard. Perfect through 6. Perfect through 6, and Josh will step up on the right lane. Oh, dang. So 300 watch is over with the 4-pin standing and not being cooperative. Josh will go ahead and clean that up. So you'd think Josh would have built up a lead by now, but he hasn't. And in fact is almost down at this point. Pretty much the match is even. As Clay went open and then 5-bagger. So good stuff. Hopefully we can have a close ending to this tournament. Fitting ending for this tournament. All right, Clay Rees up now. Bang. 10 back. What a good shot. Probably his best shot of this game so far. Probably the last 2 games. 3 games, I guess, at this point, right? Folks, patreon.com. Head on over. Support us. Find all the player reviews with Josh Blanchard we have in there. That's the only way to see him. And you get a free t-shirt if you sign up for our $25 a month 10-back club. Do it. It's worth it. And you help grow the sport because you help us get to tournaments like these. Oh, got it. Wow. So Clay locked in, and at this point now all but takes a lead. So Josh, we know we like to see this view of Josh. As he lines up. Some side view action. Oh, lucky there. So Josh with a very good break. Josh stones a 9-pin. Wow. What an unfortunate break. That ball is way too good to be doing that. Ouch. That's got to hurt. They'll clean it up. So after being perfect through 6, Josh is en route to be in a deficit, to be down going into game 2. That's pretty crazy. Don't expect to throw front 6 and be down in a match, but that is where Josh finds himself right now. Get a comparative look here at where Josh lines up on the right lane and Clay lines up on the right lane. You're about to barely see him come into frame. That is the difference. Josh is way up in front of the ball return. Clay is in his normal position. That's through the face. Got to be an advantage to be able to play so much, so consistently from behind or in front of the ball return, not having to force yourself into that spot. And he cleans it up. It's a good spare there for Josh, or Clay, excuse me. So we'll have a little bit of a close one. If Clay had punched out there, he would have had a decent lead at that point. Instead, this will be close going into game 2. So who can keep that momentum going? That we will see. Bang, 10 back. A little bit of a crowd gathered, mostly of youth bowlers from around the area. Dang it. I remembered the game. Not remember the ticker. What would I do without Steve Stalter? I don't know. There you go. Got me again. Bang. So, real good shot there for Clay. Clay looking to get 30 here. He's going to shoot 257. They could tie. Is it 252 or 257? Clay There, yeah, one bowler. Mixer, no. So Clay shoots 253, 6. Man, my eyes are bad. I can see it way better on the camera here. The pair's right in front of where we're at, the broadcast booth. So I was looking at the screen. My eyes are not good. I can see it real good on the camera. So Josh could take a 1-pin lead here. He won't. So Josh will find himself in a hole moving into game 2. Folks, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. About 80% of you guys aren't subscribed when you watch my videos. So if you're watching it now or if you're watching it after the fact, go ahead and subscribe. All right, Josh, up right lane. See what he's got here. Bang, 10 back. That's a good ball. Yeah, Josh's game is really good. Very balanced. In the moment. Not a lot of issues with his game at all. Very smooth, effortless. .245 to 256, so an 11-pin deficit. Yep, 11-pin deficit. So this game 2. There you go. It's game 2 of 2. Josh Blanchard must win by 11. Clay Reese. Bang, 10 back. That's fine. That's fine. Keep me accountable. Appreciate it. Okay. Josh up. Down 11 pins. Bang. 10 back. Good shot. Good shot from Mr. Blanchard. We'll step up on the left lane here, lane 9. Four pin. 4-pin stands. So not much emotion showing from Blanchard. It really hasn't been very bad or had anything to even worry about, but here we are at the end of this game. Or the beginning of the second game. Down 11, and then Clay can strike here. Clay has had some very fortunate breaks. Guys carrying everything. So we shall see. Clay Reese up. And he goes Brooklyn again. Oh my goodness. How many times can the man go Brooklyn? Wow. It's tough to beat, man. I mean, like, just how do you beat a guy not throwing very good balls and striking? And then I mean, just mentally, that's got to take a toll on you. Bang. 10 back. And anybody's capitalized. So there's just two double-edged swords there. He has gotten the breaks and then capitalized on them. On pretty much every time we've seen him do that, he's strung strikes on it. It hasn't just been like a one-time thing. He's doubled up. Yeah. Yeah, so it's not affecting Clay. That's the key. It's not affecting Clay. Josh. That's through the face. That is through the face. All right, Josh up now. Way over there. Got it. Big time strike for Josh. There is. Very true. Very, very true, Steve. That's all right, though. Makes you better. Makes you better. All right. Clay Reese up now. Lane 10 on a 3-bagger. Got it. That's a really good ball. So, see, that's the thing, is even though he has thrown those balls that were questionable and gone to Brooklyn and gotten the carry, he's capitalized on it. He's made it into a string of strikes. Very next ball in that lane goes 10 back. Splits the 8-9. That's the stuff you got to do if you want to win. Full results will be posted on tournamentbowl.com. You want to go over there, take a look. The first match, Giorgio Clinas beat Steve Klimpkin 420 to 414 by Steve Klimpkin chopping a bucket. Steve in the first frame of the 10th got 6 on the first ball, chopped the bucket, and lost. Oh, flat 10. So that was a decent ball there. He gets a very mediocre result. And he'll clean up his spare. All right, Blanchard up. In front of the ball return. Oh, disappointment. Blanchard's face needs a hit there and doesn't get it. Needed the hit through the ball that got it. Would have gotten him the hit. A life at other directions for that ball. We'll go ahead and clean up that spare. Bang! Slaps the 10 out there. That's a good ball. Cameron, I don't know if you're still here. Okay, Clay crosses over. No. They do not fall. Clay on the spare, got it. Inside out. That screw on the top, on the very top. Down the screw. Okay, keep going. No, not that one. That's the wrong one. The top, just this piece will come off. Keep going. All right, Clay, commanding lead. Unless he just throws a couple opens here, like 3 or 4 opens. I guess 2. A couple opens. It'll be fine. Bang! Got it. That's 10 back. Welcome. If you guys are new, this is the championship match in the stepladder final. Josh Blanchard versus Clay Reese. Clay Reese has an 11-pin advantage in this match, 245 to 256. That was the first game. It is total pinfall. And this is game 2 of 2. This is the 2021 Jeff Butcher Memorial Thunder Egg. Started with about 95 bowlers yesterday. Bowled 12 games, cut to 16. Bowled 8 games of match play with 2 games of position round, and here we are. High flush. Oh. Blower 7. Dang. Clay's gotten all the breaks. Clay has gotten all of the breaks. That is just nuts. Josh will go and clean up his spare, but it's just tough to beat when Clay's gotten every single break he could have possibly wanted. And Josh has thrown the ball exceptionally well and just didn't get the breaks. Arguably, Josh bowled better than Clay did, and it's just tough, you know what I mean? It's tough to swallow that pill that you got beat, and you didn't really get beat by someone else's ability. You got beat by luck. And it's a nice trip 4-9 there. Needed a couple more of those breaks to get this one done. So unless Clay trips up here, just possibly, he could throw a split. A split here. And this match changes. It's only 11 pins. Clay is currently up. He's got a little bit of a lead. More than a little bit, I guess, of a lead, but he's got a little bit of a lead. But he would need a couple opens, are not unheard of. Clay's going to take his time. Really make sure he does what he's planning on, what he wants to do. Ensure that he does what he needs to do here. Clay Reese. Hates it. Hates it, and for good reason. That was almost catastrophic. That could have been close, but not. I mean, that could have been pretty bad. Got a good, fortunate break from Clay to get 9 off that ball. And, you know, barring anything again, I mean, that's what I guess we said that about Steve, and he chopped the bucket. He chopped the bucket and lost by 6. So most likely, you know, I mean, Clay has bowled really well up to this point. He's just gotten more breaks at this point. I mean, Josh and Clay bowled, ran away with match play. I mean, no one really could touch the look that they had, and is why they were the 1-2 seeds, and why they're bowling really good now. They just have a better look. Their ball reaction's good. And if you watch the way both of their balls go through the pins compared to the rest, you know, Alex, Steve, and Giorgio, it's just better. It's just better. They have better rotation on the ball, whatever it is, the rotation, tilt, ball choice, whatever that is. It's just going through the pins better. And Clay just happened to find more breaks. And then when he got a break, he did that. And that's going to win you tournaments. That's why Clay's been so good for so long. So, unfortunately, you know, Josh had a couple of those 9 counts. A lot of them were really good balls. They didn't fall. Clay's did. And that's bowling. That is what comes with bowling. That ball is really good. Like you just didn't see Giorgio, Steve's, or Alex's ball do that. Split the 8-9. Just not see ball reaction like that. And that's, you know, that's why it was almost 100 pins or so between Clay, or Josh and Clay, and Alex, Steve, and Giorgio. But it is 40 feet and flat, and just got to have the juice to do it. And they did. And Clay especially, whether that was just sheer luck or he had the right ball and was doing the right things in the right part of the lane that got him those breaks, but they were there. Josh, that's to the face. And that's going to do it. And Josh is too far behind in this specific game, plus I have an 11-pin deficit that I don't think it really matters at this point now what Clay does in the 10th frame. But hey, this is the first time Josh has probably bowled for competitively for score in a really long time. And then this will be the concluding shot. It's through the face. The lane looks like it's starting to go. And the ball he's using, I think, is a little too aggressive for it. He just threw it straight in. I didn't catch that. All right, well, hey, Clay Reese is going to win the 2021 Jeff Bucher Memorial Thunder Egg Oh, is he? 11 pins, 194. He has 198 already. Yep. So, officially, Clay Reese is your champion. Congratulations to Clay. Great bowling all week. There's a reason. He was pretty high up in our power rankings. So was Josh. Look at that. They're your 1-2 seeds. Clay will win a 2-game match against Josh Blanchard. Really good games. Final score, I don't know. It's 256 to 245. It's $2,000 to Clay Reese. And for Josh Blanchard, they took a picture of his $1,200. $1,200 to Blanchard, $2,000 for Clay Reese. That's the conclusion of the game. Clay shoots 236, and he shoots 250, 230. So shoots 480, 490 for 2. That's amazing on this shot. That's insane. So, yeah, good bowling to Clay. I appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you hit up our Patreon if you want to help us out. Get us to more tournaments. That's true. It is. That's bowling, man. That is bowling, such as life. And that's the kind of the beauty, is you have to deal with that. And like not many other sports where on a constant basis that gets you. But there's so many examples in bowling where you just didn't get the breaks, and it cost you a lot of pins. And this is an example, and dealing with that is part of it. You can't let it get to your head and affect you in your physical game. And Josh did a good job of dealing with it. Just couldn't get it. Just didn't have the 100% look. But hey, appreciate you guys tuning in. It was a really good stream. Clay Reese, PBA regional champion, PBA champion, Josh Blanchard, bowling each other in the final. And some of the hardest patterns and one of the hardest houses you're going to see, guys, I think will be September. Mike Blair's tournament. The Players Championship for the Northern Nevada Scratch Bowlers Tour. That's where we will be next. Some more information is going to be coming out about that. So you're going to want to follow us, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that stuff that is going to notify you when we go live. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Get your 10 Back Baby t-shirt on Championship Threads. That is where our merch store is. Sign up for our Patreon to see all of the player interviews that we conducted throughout the weekend. And have a great rest of your Sunday night. Thanks, folks.